This is a meal perfect for meal prep. You got mashed potato. You can meal prep mashed potato. So easy. Put some carrots in there, even more veggies, and it also tastes like mashed potato. Mince and veg, double whammy. You get your mince, you get your veg, your protein, and your micros, and then a chicken steak breast. One video a week's not too hard to ask for, is it? I'm determined to make this work, right? See if we can do it. One video a week for as long as we can in the year. The whole year. Okay, we are off to, well, I say we, I am off to go train. What's these bins? Oh, it's been empty, that's good. I will put this here to remind myself when I'm on the way back from the gym. We're off to go and train upper body. That one has been taken also, fantastic. Off to go train upper body, and it's a 6-minute walk, pretty good. This location, Club Lime, good, well equipped gym as well, so let's go get it. Okay, so I'm going to be talking a little bit about the goals with these weighted pull-ups after this workout, but one of the things which I've noticed a lot, that people in the fitness industry have a huge bias between what they currently do in their training and what other people do in their training. So for example, I love weighted pull-ups, but there are a lot of people online that say weighted pull-ups are a terrible back exercise because you've not got as much stability as you have by doing something like a lat pull down instead. And at the end of the day, it's all personal preference. You know, if you enjoy a movement, you're going to stick to it, you're going to be more consistent at it, and that is basically the cheat code to everything. Consistency is the name of the game. If you like to do an exercise and you're relatively good at performing it, keep it in your program. It will be an exercise which will reward you hugely. So if it's pull-ups, if it's bench press, if it's dumbbell press, technically a bench press, I would say, is less optimal than a dumbbell press. However, if you really like bench pressing, keep bench pressing because it will be better for you. Just my little bit of advice on that one. There's also so many variations of different exercises that if you don't like one, you don't get on with it, try another one. Trust me. That's another session wrapped up. The main sort of goal for pull-ups this year is to try and get a 2 times bodyweight pull-up. 2 times bodyweight pull-up. That's on the list of stuff to do. Still working on it. Obviously today we had, I think it was the max was 41.25, and that was for 7. So we'll see how that continues to progress. I've done 50 for 6. I've done 60 for 3, I believe. I've done 70 for 1, but never gone all the way up to body weight. Current body weight is between 85 and 88 kilos. That's kind of where I sort of maintain whilst I'm travelling, and it's my, like, I know I've got enough body fat on me to still be healthy with my hormones and everything, but I'm lean enough to also be healthy. I can run comfortably and it feels like a functional body weight for me, you know, so that's why I'm hovering around this number. And to be honest, with a lot of my clients, I've been teaching them to do the very same thing, because constantly cutting and bulking all the time is good. It's good for getting size, good for getting strong, but sometimes some people get to a certain point and they're like, I'm good, like I don't need to add a significant amount of muscle anymore. Like little bits of progress here and there, fantastic, great. Like my legs are in a position where I'm not really going to be on a bodybuilding stage anytime soon. Maybe never, who knows. I'd like to not say never, but yeah, never say never, so we'll leave it there. But I'm at a point where I'm able to travel, I'm able to maintain my training whilst travelling, which isn't always the easiest thing, but I've gotten into a good flow of it, and I managed to maintain my weight, so I'm overall pretty happy. And the gains are not too bad. So yeah, I've been bigger, certainly in the legs,
I've hovered around 88 to 90 before quite comfortably, but lost a significant amount of muscle mass off the legs. So it's one of those areas where I've lost a lot of weight, so I'm not going to be able to just make that weight back up in my upper body straight away like that. You know, it's just not going to happen. One thing that's good about having dogs in your house, you always have somebody to welcome you home. Look at these little tykes. Are you good? Are you good? Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Calm down. You're all good. Yes. Yes, it's me. Yeah. I thought he was out for an hour. I'll tell you what, one thing that's better than a banana post-workout is a banana in the shower post-workout. I may or may not be peeing right now. Oh, yeah. Just got out the camera, bub. Just got out the camera. Sunday run day completed. If I remember, I'll put up the Strava screenshot or Whoop screenshot. Started only the last couple of weeks, really, isn't it? I'd say.
It's been like maybe 4 or 5 weeks.
4 or 5 weeks of Sunday run day. We started it December, like over the Christmas period. Just to get the cardio system working and keeping the ticker in a good place, really.
I think it's alright, just the bread in the oven.
Look at that. Thank you, honey.
You're welcome, sweets.
We got Turkish bread, halloumi, eggs, bacon, and some spare egg and bacon as well.
Rocket.
And rocket as well, yes. Mayonnaise, ketchup, and barbecue. That's how you finish off Sunday run day, boy. This is one of Liv's inventions. It's a poke bowl. So we've got your rice underneath, you got your salad, your avo. You can add anything to this, really. Chicken's been cured in some soy, some Chinese vinegar.
Sesame oil, soy sauce, maple syrup,
And a bit of Kewpie mayo.
and some chili.
Do you want some electrolytes?
Just in a cup.
Creatine maar een
Creatine.
Problem is, bulk creatine and electrolytes, and this is going to be very concentrated.
Hi. Good morning.
Good morning. After a little morning walk with the boys, eggs and bacon. Alrighty, so heading off to the gym now. Actually going to head off to do push. In a bit of a rush today. It's always a rush on a Monday. Online coaching is busy in this time of year. So I'm going to go and get my push session done, and maybe we'll get some clips from it as well.
So this push session didn't actually go completely to plan. It was just one of those sessions where I went in and my first main compound just felt just weak. You know, I was going in for my low incline dumbbell press. For some reason the bench felt different to the previous week. I don't know if I used a different bench or maybe if I was just using an excuse. My sleep was off, so that didn't obviously help. But the rest of the session actually went pretty okay. I managed to make some progress on the other movements. It was just the first compound which for some reason just didn't move properly, you know. And sometimes that is part of the whole mental game when it comes into training. You know, you might not have a session that goes completely to plan, and I was potentially ready after this dumbbell press set. I was like, do you know what, maybe I should deload, maybe I should take an extra day off, maybe I just need some extra rest before going into my next sessions. But the rest of the session was great, you know. So don't just throw the baby out with the bathwater if one exercise doesn't go to plan. Same thing with your diet. If one meal doesn't go to plan, don't just throw everything out of the basket, as they say. This set of dumbbell press was made into a rest pause set, essentially, because my beautiful girlfriend called me right in the middle of the set. So the music stops, and I'm like, okay. So she stops ringing, and then she rings back again. She rings back again. So I was like, okay, I'm going to have to answer this, just in case it was an emergency or something. But it was all good. She just kind of asking for a bit of an update. But again, that could have meant that I threw the whole session out. I was just like, okay, well, this session's not going well. I've been interrupted, so maybe I'll just stop. But it was all good. And like I said, it turned around and was a pretty good session in the end. So, lesson learned. Keep on going.
Yeah, pretty terrible, but 50s. It was an okay push session in the end, but nothing always goes fully to plan after you haven't had the best night's sleep. Anyway, look at this. See that? What's that? What do you reckon that is? Me biting my lip whilst I'm training. Ay, ay, ay. That was another 7.